The first thing we need to do is rewrite this equation. We need to figure out the inverse so that we know what to put in the calculator to get our table of values. So this is my equation. The first thing I need to do is switch x and y. So I'm going to have x equals log base 3 of y plus 2. Now I need to isolate the logarithmic expression, which is this right here. So to get rid of this 2, I'm going to subtract it from both sides. And I would have x minus 2 equals log base 3 of y. Now what I'm going to do is put this into exponential form. But before I do that, I'm going to rewrite it. I'm just going to flip-flop the sides, since usually we see the logarithmic expression on the left side. So now this is going to turn into 3 to the x minus 2 equals y. Okay, so this right here is what I'm going to put into my calculator. Now, we talked about in lesson 3.6 how whatever your k value is, so in this problem it's 2, or I should circle this one up here. Whatever your k value is, that should be the middle number on your table. So that's why if you look at the table that I clipped from the calculator, that we start with 2 in the middle and then we do 2 numbers above and 2 numbers below. So this table that I have printed here, this is the exponential function, y equals 3 to the x minus 2. But we want the logarithmic function. So what we're going to have to do now is we have to basically take the same table and we're going to flip it. So our new x value is going to become 0.1 and then y value will be 0. So I'm just going to copy these values down. 1, 2, 3, 3, and 9, 4. Okay, so these points right here that I just wrote down in white, those are the points that we want to plot, and that's going to give us our correct graph. So I'm going to plot those points in red. All right, so I'm going to have right 0.1 and then 0, 0.31, 1, 2, 3, 3, and then 9, 4. So this is what my graph looks like. And then if you wanted to, you could look at your asymptote just to kind of double check that everything looks correct. Remember that your asymptote is going to be x equals your h value. And in this equation, there's nothing in the parentheses with x, so that means your x value, your h value is 0. That means your asymptote would be at x equals 0, which looks about right based on the rest of our graph.